Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How's it going? All right. It is actually Saturday, April 29th, 2023. And we have kind of a kickoff and just starting into uh, my Coast Guard build for my hosted group build of the Armed Forces, U.S. Armed Forces group build. So, yeah, we just put up a final for my Air Force build, which I kind of double dipped and used my 8-plane F-22 Raptor as my Air Force build. So that one's complete for the, again, U.S. Air Force branch. And now we're working on the U.S. Coast Guard entry and the U.S. Coast Guard branch of the U.S. military. And again, this build runs through till the end of this year, December 31st, 2023. And you're more than welcome to participate. Again, it's a build that I came up with to honor each of the 5 branches of the U.S. military. And again, you can build one model for one branch of the U.S. military, or you can build one entry for each of the 5 branches of military, which is the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the Army, and Marines. And if you do finish all 5, if you do build a model for each of the 5, I'm going to give those people a special token of appreciation. So yeah, so let's basically show you what I've been getting into here. This was a build kit that I bought some time ago, a few years back. Interestingly enough, I bought this before the conflict in the Ukraine broke out, but this model kit came from the Ukraine, interestingly enough. They basically package their shipments and such that they can, anyway, I'm sure there's some exceptions to the rule. They basically take the kit out, put the cardboard half as one part of the envelope, and then an envelope as the other part, and that way they don't have to pay extra shipping. You know, so they also usually include a piece of candy or 2 when they send you stuff from overseas, from the Ukraine. And yeah, just an interesting side note about this kit. I think this kit has been around for quite some time, if I had to guess. I couldn't see any kind of years on the box, but I could tell you the parts and pieces have a good amount of flash on them. So I don't know much about this company here, A Model, and what their quality of kits or non-quality of kit build making is. But as I said, it's probably just old because it's flash, and usually with flash, it's usually they're using molds that have been used many, many times over. So anyway, all that jibber jabber aside, we got started on this project really just working here in step number 1. And again, it's a small guy. It's only a 1/144th scale, which I really like about this kit. So we really pretty much just about finished this step of step 1, and we'll give you an idea of what it looks like here. So here it is. We have, I think, 11 seats that I had to glue in there, and then the 2 walls here, this one here for the cockpit and one in the back. And while I'm on the topic of wall, over here you can see laying is the door for the cockpit. I don't think you're going to see any of this, to be totally honest with you. It's very small, as you can see. But I thought of leaving the cockpit door like open, because it will be sitting on a landing, basically a tarmac. So it won't be in flight. So what do you guys think? Should I leave the door open like this, so you might be able to see into the back a little bit? Or do you think I ought to seal it up and glue the door over it? If you can comment below, that would be cool. Tell me what you think. Now, what's funny is this little cockpit of course, has a little instrument panel, and the 2 little knobs or nubs sticking out there are actually pieces that are the yokes for the pilot and co-pilot. And I can tell you right now, those pieces are very tiny, and they're almost completely, you know, caked with flash. So you had to be very careful cutting around them to get them in there like that. And of course, you can see for size here, I put just a standard US quarter here, money piece, to show you how the scale of this. So anyway, that's my again, my Coast Guard build. This is probably going to take a bit of time to get through because the parts are very small, and there's quite a bit of flash cleanup on that. Decal wise, they do have a decal for the striping here, but they don't have decal for any of the red sections, which is probably good. And given the size, I think I can probably, I don't know yet, we'll have to see. We might end up, like especially under the wings, hand brushing that paint on underneath the wings. We'll probably end up masking and spray painting that on. But I think under the wings and such, we'll probably be hand painting those. So that's it for now, folks. Again, you're more than welcome to join in this group build. I have a few videos on it, and I'll see if I can create a playlist. I've never done that before with YouTube videos, and just put a note to that maybe you can follow along and all that good stuff. So yeah, hope you're all doing well, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Cheers.